Some people are likely to ask, how have the housemaids trained up your children? Yet some of the housemates are not taking care of the children. This is Mercy Merciful. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. And this is how I'm going to explain on how almost 90% of the housemaids in these houses have trained your children. It's not only we who are in Arab countries, but to every house helper. Let it be in Africa, in Asia, in Europe, everywhere. This is how we have groomed up your children. We well know that most of you have the cameras, and at times you take your children to the camera control rooms to show them every step of a housemaid on how they are struggling doing their work in those houses. At times, maybe when you tell your child to study very well or to do something, and at times they fail to do it, you find a way on how you can tell, or on how you can make that child to do what you want him or her to do, and you fail. After taking that child to your camera control rooms, and you follow every step of a housemaid, showing her on how a housemaid has to do this. The sink is full of the utensils, the rooms are dirty, are waiting for her, and she has also to go outside and clean. She has to go to the bathrooms and clean, and you're showing her how the housemaid is doing her work. And sometimes some people, they think that this is the work for the failures. So you go ahead and tell that child that if you fail to study very hard, if you fail to do this and be what you want to be, this is how you are going to end up in life. So this child is going to grow up thinking that a housemaid is a failure. So she has to do each and everything that her mom or her dad needs her to do. If she doesn't do that, or if she doesn't study very hard, this is how she's going to end up like Mercy, who is struggling in the sinks, who is struggling to go to the bathrooms, who is so this is how we have groomed up your children. Because some people think that we are failures, it is an example of your child. For her, we are used as a step ahead for them to do what they want to be. Because you're going to use me to tell your child that this is how you're going to end up if she doesn't study hard. So I'm being an example, or a tool, or a one step for that baby to reach to where she wants to be. But I want to clear this to those who think that a housemaid job is for that person who failed in life. It's not how you think. It is like the way it is just because you are so lucky and God blessed you. And because you are blessed, I'm also lucky to have a job under your roof. So fingers are not the same. If they were the same, in this world, who would work for the other? So you are like the way you are, and I'm like the way I am, just because we are there to help one another. But just don't tell those children that a housemaid or a house helper's job is for those who failed in life. just because we were not lucky like the way you are. And if at all we were all lucky, then who would work for us? That is the question I always ask, but I have never even gotten the answer. So, if you know the answer, please comment in the comment section down and tell me, if at all we were all rich in this world, who would come and work for us? Fine, I'm used as a tool or as an example to your child to go ahead. But then, don't say that we are failures. We are not. We have families back that we are taking care of. So if at all I didn't get this job, I wouldn't be able to take care of the people that I left back home. Right? So are you getting what I'm saying? This is how we have groomed up your children. But it's unfortunate that some people are living these houses without a single coin in their hands. Yet they have been working from day one up to the end of their contracts. We have had so many people who have worked and they are there like for several months and they have never sent back home a single coin. They left their people, maybe they are sick, their mothers, they are sick, their fathers, they are sick. But just because you're denying this person a chance to even her own sweat, it was a contract signed between you and her. That was saying, it was an agreement that saying I would be working for you and you would be paying for me. So why are they denied the chance of getting their work salary and send it back home? I had a story of a maid who came to work, but she worked for her whole contract without being paid. She didn't get a chance to talk to their people back home. Her mother got sick and reached an extent of dying. Yet she would have helped her mother maybe to get a medication. And when she went back home without even a single coin, she found that her mother died. I was so down when I heard this. So, we are here doing the job, as in to work in these houses, as well as we are grooming up. We are used as an example to groom up your children. So why are we denied a chance to send back the money? A little money, the little. It's the little you can spend even when, like during breakfast time, I think. It's not a lot. But why is that poor woman denied a chance of even getting her single salary? It's so bad. Cheating is a very bad thing in life. It is even more worse when you're cheating on a poor person. When you're cheating on someone who has been working with the wholeheartedly, with like doing something without forced, doing something nicely, but at the end of it all, that person is being cheated. But don't forget, you cheat that person and even you're taking the little, so you are cutting off on your blessings. I think. Yes, not just to think, but that it is what it is. You're just cutting off your blessings. And don't forget that you're there cheating on someone, but don't forget that someone is there also cheating on you. But how I wish housemaids should be paid the way the agreement was supposed to be. To those who recognize their work, to those who appreciate their work, they are even paid more than what the agreement was saying. because they appreciate what they do. It's a lot that they do in your houses, but unfortunately, some of them, they can even plead for what they have worked for. It's like some people, they think they are not worth even to get the little they are supposed to get from out of their sweat. They have been working and they need to be paid, you know. So think about this. We are in Ramadan season, the holy month. So at least do something. Do something in time, pay them in time, because at times they wake up when you're still sleeping, but your work is to wake up before you even wash your face, you brush your teeth, is to go to the camera control rooms and check every step that that housemaid has taken into your house. At times you quarrel when she's not there. At times you don't appreciate. You do each and everything, but still she has to come and plead for the little she has worked for. So think about this. When some housemaids do ask for their salaries, this is how they have been told to wait, that maybe the bosses, they have things that they are still sorting out. But I think a person who closed countries and countries all away from their countries to these ends, they are the ones who are in need. You know, you closed how many countries to another country to look for the money, but still you reach there and you're being denied what you are supposed to get. Yet you are working and really you need money, because you would have been in your country and you work for that money. But since you didn't get a chance, or you needed a raised pay, then you had to cross countries and countries to this side. So let us not deny people their sweat. It's the little that you can give, like give, you know. But just because I think some people are just stingy in that they don't want even to give what is not theirs. If I work, I'm supposed to be paid. So if you don't want to pay me, that means you're just being stingy. You feel like I don't deserve that. But it is what it is. Let us keep praying for one another. I wish you all the best in this Ramadan season. More blessings. This is Merciful. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. May God give you a very blessing life.